This is a Sony a7 III, which is priced from around $1,700 to $2,000. Honestly, this camera opened up many doors for people like myself who wanted to make money from content creation. In this video, I'm going to show you my settings for film and why I have my Sony camera set up this way. So I know what you're thinking, a7 IV came out, why do I need the a7 III? This camera is still future-proof if you set it up right, so let's get into it. Also guys, I apologize as this video is going to be very straightforward and it's just going to be a top-down angle of me and my camera. We're gonna go page by page like my boy Henbu and my boy Cody Blue. Shout out to y'all if you're watching this. So if you like cameras and are looking to set up your camera the best way, this video is for you. If not, then so for starters, you want to get a lens with a really wide open aperture at f2.8 or f1.4. That way your subject is really in focus and it provides a great image. Next up, you're really going to want to turn the camera on, all right? So for starters, you want to be in RAW, uncompressed, extra fine, large, 3:2, and you want to turn Super 35 mode on manual. That way you turn it on when you want. Go back. Long exposure noise reduction, turn that on. Color space, I'm in the sRGB. Lens comp, leave alone. Drive mode, I'm using on single shooting. You can pretty much leave that alone. If you want to turn interval shooting on, then that's cool too. I like to leave this low, that way I'm not filling up my camera too high. Here's page 4. This is that time-lapse feature. If you ever want to learn time-lapse, you can really, check this out. Keep it on continuous autofocus. I keep it on balance emphasis, focus area, I leave it on zone, and I leave everything else blank. Only thing you want to do is change up your autofocus from 1, I think it comes at 3 actually, and put it to 5. Page 7, you could pretty much leave alone, copy that. Page 8, leave alone. Page 9, ISO, leave it as low as possible. That way it opens up at 100. That way your image is not blowing out ever. Metering mode, I leave it at multi. Spot metering, I leave that at the center. Everything else is pretty much auto. Flash mode, fill flash. Ambient flash, everything else is auto. White balance is auto, believe it or not, unless you're shooting in a really blue or gold room or a super bright location. These cameras are really dope, so auto white balance is pretty good. Picture profile, I'm in picture profile 2, which is pretty much the most cinematic you can get on this camera. It stays normal. Peaking, I actually leave peaking off for now, but when I turn it on, I put it to white. Leave that normal. You can actually take a picture of your face here on face registration. That way you can recognize your face in the future. If you're always doing talking head videos or interviews or documentaries of yourself, take a picture of your face. Yeah, so the 24p, second page, I leave it on normal, leave it on responsive. Make sure auto recording is on, but that'll be a different video when I get into sound and how you want to, record sound in your videos. Right, noise reduction, I leave off. Pretty much I leave this whole page normal. Silent shooting I leave off sometimes depending on where I am. Steady shot, which is basically like having a gimbal for your camera. We're actually gonna head and leave that on. Steady shot settings, make it on auto. I'm not leaving it on manual, I'll leave it on auto. Zoom, I really much leave it on optical zoom only. Okay guys, so I have my custom buttons set up already. And if you want a video on that, I'll do that, but here. My second picture profile is set to HLG2, black level +5. Range is wide. The knee is auto. Color mode is BT 2020. Now I can change that. I'm about to change that to Rec 709 because that is very easy to shoot in. Color mode's in 709. Saturation is +3. Color phase is +3. Color depth +2, 0, 3, 3, 2, and 2. Now if you want to in the future, I'll just pause it there so you guys can see that for a couple seconds. And that's my picture profile 2. Picture profile 3, as you can see there, it's really overexposed, but here, we'll get into that. That's my S-Log3. My black level is +5. My black gamma is at wide. My level is +5. My knee is auto. Color mode, S-Gamut 3, that's a cine look, +3. Color face, +3. And those are my color depths. All right guys, and that's pretty much it for my camera. Yes, you can set it up to have your regular settings in 1, which can be your regular video, and then 2, you can have it set up to be your slow motion or your S and Q. That way it can be super easy. So M is my photos, 1 is my regular motion, 2 is my slow motion or my HD. So guys, comment below if you have another Sony camera and would like to see that set up in the future. That's all I got for you guys today. It's your boy Kip Jackson. Start somewhere. Peace.